Bonnie, am I screwed? I agree. Bitch! Where'd he go? Oh! I don't know. Fuck! Chica. Hey, you! Don't click away. This is real quick, 30 seconds, that's it. I first off wanted to talk about this, my website. I want to say that if you want to go and actually play this game that you're watching right now, you can go there, go to the game section, and find all the games that I've played. And you don't have to worry about any viruses or scams. Just click on the little thing, it'll take you to where I found the game. You'll be able to get it yourself. Also, at the very end of all this, because it is nights 1 through 6, you will also hear me breaking down my feelings towards this game, what it did good, what it did bad. You'll also be able to skip that part entirely if you want to, and just watch the night sections. It's pretty funny if you ask me. And because I'm not going to be saying this at the very end, if you like this style editing, please let me know. Leave me a like, comment down below what you'd like to see me play next, and subscribe. Alright, hopefully y'all enjoy. Alright, Fazbear Entertainment Storage. New game. Oh, night 1. Oh, oh, we get a little the thing. Press and control or click. What?
If you're hearing this message, I wanted to thank you again for taking this job. I needed this position filled on very short notice, and your application couldn't have been more perfectly timed. My name is Henry, and like I informed you earlier, you will be receiving pre-recorded messages from me whenever you start a new shift. These messages will be used to help guide you through the week, or at least until you get your bearings. The building you're currently in is a storage facility which holds relics from a once popular children's pizzeria chain. The last pizzerias in this chain have been closed for a while now, and most of the objects in this building are even older than that, so this place has gone unwatched for quite some time. Regardless, all the equipment inside the building should still be suitably functional. Now, I'm afraid this job won't be as simple as sitting around in your office and checking cameras. This building houses several decommissioned animatronic animals that once entertained children in those aforementioned pizzerias. Despite all the money that was poured into them, they were scrapped due to perceived malfunctions. I had my gripes about this choice, but regardless, they have been stored here for a while now. For most of that time, they've been gathering dust. However, lately, I've been seeing signs of activity inside the building. I have reason to believe that someone has been tampering with the decommissioned animatronics and is attempting to reactivate them. Now, I don't think you'll have to worry about encountering whoever has been tampering with the animatronics during your shift. You should be more worried about the animatronics themselves. These animatronics were designed to freely walk around the building and entertain guests. And if someone has been actively tampering with them, it's likely that they'll be walking around the building during your shift. Now, I'm not sure what changes have been made to their AI, and that means I don't know how they'll react to the sight of you. With that in mind, we should prevent them from reaching you. You have a few tools at your disposal to help make it through your shift. You have been provided a camera panel that lets you remotely access all the building's cameras. Use these cameras to keep an eye on the animatronics and ensure none of them are moving. There is a separate set of cameras placed inside the air vents of the building. In your office, to your right, is a building status panel. You can use this to stay aware of the current status of the building's various systems. Most important is the building's power. Your power supply is limited and is consumed by several systems in the building. Your cameras do not consume additional power, as they run on a separate, unrestricted supply. Once the building's power supply
Thank
reaches
God.
critical levels, several systems will shut down, such as the building's lights. With this in mind, you have also been provided with a flashlight to help illuminate the dark corners of your office. Your flashlight has its own separate battery, which is
Oh,
obviously unaffected by the
Bonnie,
building's
you
power.
look
In
disgusting,
addition,
my
you have been
friend.
provided with a mask of one of the
Oh,
pizzeria's
you look
mascots.
awful.
The animatronics in this building were once outfitted with advanced facial recognition software. If they get close enough to see you, you should keep them from recognizing you as human. Now, I'm not sure if the facial recognition
He
will
looks
still
disgusting.
function on each of the animatronics, and it's not impossible that the mask won't work on any of them. But regardless, if any of them have their old facial recognition software still in use, the mask should protect you from them. Assuming the mask doesn't work, you have a few other options to protect yourself. You have an air vent that runs through your office. In the event that something
I don't trust it.
were to crawl through it, you can close its opening to your office using a button. Keeping this closed does drain power,
Oh,
so don't leave it shut longer than you need to. I know it's a fairly makeshift solution, but I only had so much time to install it before your first shift.
oh, he's
This
like
should
right
be
at
all
my
the
door.
information you need for your first night. Remember, your shift ends at 6, and at that point, you are expected to leave. Do not stay any longer than you need to. I'll have another message for you recorded before your next shift.
Trust me, I don't even want to be here now.
End message.
What's... Where do you go? Oh! Okay, Bonnie's creepy. I don't like it. Oh, I don't like this. But I kind of do. Bonnie looks slightly disturbing. Is it just Bonnie tonight? I think it's just Bonnie. He's at 5. That's making me think he's just going to come right on in. I feel like Chica's about to come in. Woo! Oh, okay, so there's two different power systems, which is kind of confusing to me. There's a bunch of stuff with this one. They look amazing though, but Chica looks absolutely horrifying. I mean, no jaw, no beat. The way she moves too is awful. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Okay, so Chica woke up at the end there, and I'm kind of wanting to see what else is going to happen. I am a bit confused regarding the different powers, because building power here...
Congratulations on completing your first shift. However, if I'm correct in my assumption that these animatronics are being actively tampered with, I'm afraid your job is likely to increase in difficulty as the week continues. I
Yep.
will do my best to slowly introduce you to your responsibilities here, so as not to overwhelm you. I'd like to take this moment to remind you about the functionality of this building's power. In the event that you encounter a building-wide power outage, do not assume that you are defenseless. Your cameras operate on a separate power supply, and will continue to function even if the building goes dark, although you may not be able to see much. Your flashlight's battery is not tied to any other system, and can therefore continue to be used to brighten up your office once the lights shut down. Your mask is, of course, unaffected by a loss of power. However, that does not mean that you should not worry if the building loses power. You will be unable to seal any openings in the building's ventilation system, including the one located in your office, and all currently sealed vents will open. Further, the 3 main cooling fans located in the vents, which maintain the building's temperature, will immediately shut down, and your office will begin to heat rapidly. Please keep this in mind. You will receive a more thorough explanation on the cooling fans tomorrow night. Good luck.
Oh, he moved quick tonight. He jumped to 5. I don't even know if he was supposed to. Jesus. Okay, so if the power goes out in this one, it's not immediately a game over. It is instead a more, be prepared you're doing this in the dark. It's getting a whole lot harder type deal. Waiting for him to move. Because I think he moves to 6 and then to 7. Go ahead, make your little joke. Yeah, see? Which means Chica. Oh, hey, Bond. Think Chica's on her way too. I'll be honest, kinda lost. She's staring in too. That's the even creepier part. Oh! Okay, found Chica. Chica's in the thing. He's there. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know. Fuck. What do I do about Freddy? Am I supposed to shining? Facial scan unsuccessful. Please try again. What? Do I blind him? Is he this game's Foxy? I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try to. That's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to blind him. I think that's what I gotta do. Mute. Don't care. But Chica was up there. And since Chica was there, I closed that on her, and so I think that solved her. Don't quote me, but I think that's what I gotta do. There's something there. Right there, there's something. Whoa. Okay. Double trouble. Trying to think. If Bond moves, he's going to 6. Once Freddy moves, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, he's at 6. I don't know where Chica goes when she moves. He's about to come in. So, Bonnie comes in. I'll take care of him with the mask. Freddy, I'm going to try blinding him. Here comes Bonnie. Hi, Bon. Bye. Freddy ain't moved. Neither is Chica. Okay, yep, I was right. Okay, so Freddy hates light. Remember that, chat. Freddy hates light. So Bonnie mask. Waiting for Chica to show up there. Okay, Bonnie's on his way. Bon! I think that was Chica. I think Chica just showed up. He wasn't even in the hallway. Okay. I'm still confused, but not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep trying at this. Cause I don't understand the it's like a dance. I'm not quite getting the left and rights right, you know? I don't even know how far I made it on that, I'll be honest. I also don't know how I'm supposed to keep my power good. It feels like I'm going to run out of power so quickly. Then again, I have a fan going, I have lights going on only half of the room, I have button there, I have light here. There a shut off switch I just don't know about? I mean, my buttons do anything? I know control is for the light. Oh, he's already moving. Bonnie said we are going. So is Chica. Chica's saying we are out. I wonder if them being active is what's causing my power to go down so quick. Okay, so far, Freddy has been the issue. Nobody else but Freddy. So, I don't know how exactly to circumvent it, but... And I don't know why I need that, because Freddy stays here. Unless Bonnie will give me enough time to put on the map. So I don't really have to watch the cameras. Questions? Yeah, see, I'm already missing power. And he said the flashlight is right there. And that these are on a my camera is on a separate power system. Come on, Bonnie. Move. Move. Chica moved in. Alright, I think there's a flash before he truly comes on. Don't quote me on that, but there might be. Alright, they're already back there, so. Wow, okay, he's a lot active. Oh! You'll see him there first, that's why. Okay, I got it. Move. Okay. It's 5. Don't know what that sound was. Oh, that's her climbing in. Alright, he hasn't made it. Think we're good so far. Yeah! Third time's the charm. Takes a while. Woo! Okay, so Freddy, he's like the Foxy. He doesn't like the lights right into his eyes. I guess his scanner's messed up, and when you have the mask on, it doesn't fool him. Chica, she is more of a vent animatronic. She wants to get into your air ducts and come through. Then you have uh Bonnie. Bonnie is going to maneuver himself not to come through your big doorway because that's where Freddy goes, but instead he decides to go this like really confusing route where he goes to the left side of you and it doesn't make sense. It's so out there. Alright. Continue. Because the first two nights haven't really been much of an issue. I mean, under 30 minutes, really. So, new phone call dropped. Who this?
Excellent work these past 2 nights. That being said, I would like to take this time to warn you about another system listed in your status panel, being the building's temperature.
Yeah.
The temperature of the room you're currently in is maintained by 3 large fans within the ventilation system, which are constantly running. If these fans were to in any way malfunction, the building's temperature would begin to heat up rapidly. You are able to seal access to the fans remotely through your camera panel. Sealing vents will not affect the building's temperature. However, having a vent sealed will drain power. The operational status of all 3 fans are listed on your status panel at all times. Keep this information in mind. I trust that this new information won't be too much for you to handle. I'll have another message for you tomorrow. Good luck. End message.
Okay. Hi, Mangle. Oh, Mangle looks fucking gross. Oh, I have a feeling this night's gonna be god awful. Where is she? Hi. Bon, you take forever. I want you to know that. The hell's that? I think Freddy's gonna get me. That's 4. Okay, we're good so far. I think Mangle might be stuck. Please move. Fuck off, Freddy. I'll be honest, don't know what that was. Chica. It's cause Mangles just stays there at that fan the entire night. But that was a good run. I think I got to like 5. I think I just barely got to 5, but that was good. It's the building power though. I know this is going to be the death of me every single time. I think I can cause
Excellent work these past 2 nights.
this
That being
one,
said, I would
maybe?
like to take this time to warn you about another system listed in your status panel.
Yeah, I'll let the middle one fall.
The temperature of the room
Because she's going to knock that one out.
maintained by 3 large fans within the ventilation system, which are constantly running. If these fans were to in any way malfunction, the building's temperature would begin to heat up rapidly. You are able to seal access to the fans remotely through your camera panel. Sealing vents will not affect the building's temperature. However, having a vent sealed will drain power. The operational status of all 3 fans are listed on your status panel at all times. Keep this information in mind. I trust that this
Come
new
on, Bonnie.
information won't
Move.
be too much for you to
Thank
handle. I'll have another message for you tomorrow. Good luck. End message.
Jesus, everybody's there. I'm hearing tunneling. Yeah, I'm hearing Balloon Boy, but I don't see him. Hi, Chica. Bye. I'm so lost. Bye, Bon. Come on, come on, come on. Bon, 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 bon. Alright, Mangle just entered the vent. And I'm already a third of the way through the power. Wow. Okay, it eats power so quickly. I genuinely don't think I can use my cameras at all. Oh. Come on. Bon, 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 bonnie, bonnie, bon. Okay, still good with power. What time is it? 4? Sun just moved over there, I'm telling you. Chica. Whew. Chica! Chica! She just sits there, man! That was dumb. So dumb. What? I actually felt like I played that one good. You know what? The hat's going on. The hat goes on. Oh, never mind. It won't go on. Mangle's the first out. And Freddy. Wow, okay. I wonder what happens if I let Mangle just take one of the damn things. Genuinely. Because I don't have enough battery in both my camera and my flashlight. That's why I say that. So, if I just... Everybody's out. Okay. And I also don't know about Balloon Boy. Because he was a little confusing too. Mangles are in position. Because everybody else I can just deal with here. Ain't that right? Yeah, yeah. But yeah, it's everybody else. That's what's confusing me. Because with the Balloon Boys, normally they would end up taking, like, battery. Chica's almost in position. So Chica, she's like a two-parter. Not gonna have any issues. Yeah, you hear her coming towards you. Bonnie is not moving for some reason. Freddy. Building power is already down to, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 to do 4 hours left. Alright, had to do a quick check. Come on. Bonnie takes forever. I like that I get a little laugh. Where? Oh. Go. Go, 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 go. Did I finally get lucky? Is that what it is? Is it luck? That's what it is! It's luck! That's all this game is. It's luck. For some reason. Why is it luck based? That was like my 4th try. Oh, I'm so confused. Continue. Night 4. Tell you what, though, 3 nights in an hour? Pretty good. So they ended up disabling this one?
This message will be brief, as it contains no new information relevant to your nightly duties. Rather, I felt I should inform you that my suspicions about the animatronics being tampered with has been confirmed. However, the exact nature of this tampering is unknown to me. What I do know for sure is that they have been acting erratically. I've seen this type of behavior before. That was years ago. Even then, I was unable to locate the source. I apologize. I do have an idea of what might be the source of their behavior, but it's not an idea I'm comfortable with. I need you to be watchful for anything unusual tonight. Keep me posted, and good luck. End message.
So what I can tell you is that they are a lot more butt hungry tonight. But now I'm even more confused, because Okay. Sound cues, sound effects, they're kind of off. Okay. Bonnie, am I screwed? I agree. Hi. Mangle is not leaving. Mangle is not leaving. Do I just give up that vent? Oh, that is them retreating. Okay, so if it sounds like somebody's like blowing in your ear, that is them retreating. Got it. That sound cue I wish was a little bit louder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. Waiting for Freddy to show up. Bond, leave. Bonnie, Jesus Christ. Okay, I was like, what is that noise? I just keep hearing, hi, hi, hi. What? I'm tired sick of hearing damn Balloon Boy. That was actually a really good run, though. I feel like, oh, that's so bad. Very first run, and it was decent. Oh, tell you what.
This message will be brief, as it contains no new information relevant to your nightly duties.
Oh.
Rather, I felt I should inform you that my suspicions about the animatronics being tampered with has been confirmed. However,
Oh, my joints
the
are
exact
popping and
nature of
locking
this
them.
tampering is unknown to me. What I do know for sure is that they have been acting erratically. I've seen this type of behavior before. That was years ago. Even then, I was unable to locate the source. I apologize. I do have an idea of what might be the source of their...
I'll be honest. I don't know if we actually want to listen to him talking. Alright, so. Okay, so that like weird slinking noise, if I hear it and don't see anything there, the sound effects are confusing me. I'll be honest. Because if it's like a slinking noise, it can be Mangle. Or it can be Chica. Okay, I think I'm doing... I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't want to talk in case I accidentally mess something up, but if I don't talk, this gets boring. It's one of those, I don't know what to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, got 5. There was something moving. I ain't got enough, I don't think. Which is the issue, I'll be honest. Need a bit more building power, so I don't know. Come on. Got 4 to last 2 hours. That's like 2 an hour. Perfect. She moved back. And she's already moved to that one. Mangle, don't be a dick. Hey, Fred. There. Come on. Leave. Chica. Alright, that's Bonnie. I barely passed that. I'm telling you, it's the building power. That building power it just leaves so quickly. What night was that? 3? 4. Okay, we beat 4. Somehow. Who is this? Oh, it's the marionette. Let's see what else is here. Okay, already 2 are moving.
Congratulations on making it this far. You have exceeded expectations and proven yourself to be capable. I've decided that there is no point in the continued existence of these animatronics. They are beyond salvaging. It pains me to see them used for such a malicious purpose. And I'm sorry I had not decided to do this sooner. These characters, that once meant so much to me, are now nothing more than a wound that I've allowed to fester. Tomorrow morning, after your shift ends, I will personally come to the building and disassemble them. You are to leave the building at 6. You will return for a final shift tomorrow, and ensure there is no further activity from their remains. After that shift, you are not to return. This will be my final message to you. Thank you. End message.
Okay, that sounds good and all, but you say malicious purpose. No info. What? Okay, we get the marionette. Chica's here. She left quick. Hey, Bon. Come on. You take 9 years. Ooh, that neck. Yep. Okay. She just got into vents. Bitch! What? I'm trying to figure out how to beat this final night. Somebody asked me to play it. I'm gonna beat this night. I'm guessing she's like a boss. Charlotte is.
Congratulations on making it this far. You have exceeded expectations and proven yourself to be capable.
But I don't
I've
know
decided
what
that there
her
is no
cue
point in
is.
the continued existence of these animatronics. They are beyond salvaging. It pains me to see them used for
What
such
is
a
the
malicious
cue to
purpose.
start finding her?
And
Is
I'm
it the
sorry I have
Balloon
not
Boys?
decided to do this sooner. These characters that once meant so much to me are now nothing more than a wound that I've allowed to fester. Tomorrow morning, after your shift ends, I will personally come to the building and disassemble them. You are to leave the building at 6. You will return for a final shift tomorrow and ensure there is no further activity from their remains. After that shift, you are not to return. This will be my final message to you. Thank you. End message.
Okay. So Chica came in really quickly and then disappeared. Keep thinking Bonnie's gonna show up. There he is. So I don't understand how Marionette's gonna work. I barely passed night 4. Hi, Chica. Um, there's so much. What? Okay, so Balloon Boy, when he laughs, he'll show up on the camera. What's confusing me is Balloon Boy will begin laughing and then Balloon Boy will show up. Balloon Boy, I guess, is just a distraction. And then you can hear Mangle moving within the vents to try and get to the seals to try and break into the fans. But I don't understand Marionette. I'm going to ignore Balloon Boy because I don't think Balloon Boy does anything. If I die because of that, so be it. We're not listening to that phone call for a third time. We're ignoring Balloon Boy and we're only going to focus on Marionette because Marionette's the only person so far besides the other 3 to kill us. And I'm also going to just go ahead and put that there. So I have my cameras set up in their specific spots. Did she already? She is. Come on, Bonnie. Taking forever. Move. Hi. Alright, Balloon Boy's on his way. Oh, it's the wind. Come on. Leave. Okay. In case you're wondering, this is stressful. Ah, dang it. Dang it. I just slowed down there at the end. As soon as I lost that fan, everything just... Yeah. But by the power of this Pepsi Max, I shall get it done. I think... Just go ahead and mute that. Try to think. Because I can lose one. Think I can lose two. Okay, yeah, it's that breath air. Whenever I hear the breath air, that's when I gotta go find her. It's 3 a.m. Come on, Bonnie. Oh no. I don't know what's going on. Battery drained, something was let inside. Do I actually have to pay attention to Balloon Boy? Okay. Yes! Yes! We did it! Finally! I got hiccups now. Oh. Night 6 is now available, ladies and gentlemen. I told you, by the power of the Pepsi Max, we shall make it past Night 5. I kid you not, I now have the hiccups. And said it was a bad run. It was a bad run, it felt like it. But I now have the hiccups. And it's like getting caught between like here and here. It's like it's hitting and then it just won't move. Oh god. Hiccup. It won't leave. It's like it's stuck. I hate the hiccups. Alright, let's try night 6. I've never beat a night 6 except for once. And that was in FNAF or Five Nights at Candy's 1. Ooh! The fuck are you? It saw you. Let it pass through. It enters from the right. What? The fuck is that? Da for sure. The fa. I don't like it. Alright, so this enters from the right. So I'm confused. Wait. The heck? What? If approaches from the left, don't let it recognize you. Listen carefully. They're playing a tricky game. What am I supposed to do? And what is this? Am I just supposed to wear the mask the entire time? What? Think that was Fredbear. What? It attacks your power supply. Fight back while it's vulnerable. How about you quit being a vague fucking monk and tell me what the hell am I supposed to do? Whoever designed this game apparently was thinking everybody was a damn genius. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. Seriously? That is dumb. Okay. There he is. Can I actually see him in the events? No. Be pretty cool. Yeah, we've already lost 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have enough power, man. Alright, what is he gonna do? Come on. Come on. Oh, wait, did he disconnect the camera? Think it was that one. I don't know. Okay. There he is. Leave. Leave. One, two, three. It's gonna be rough. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if there's enough power. Wait. I swear more of my things are going down. Come on. Get out. Alright, he's there. He's there. This is stressful. Alright, he's at 5. No! Yes! 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 Please let that be it. No 7th night. Freddy looked the best. Bonnie, I liked the way that he looked with the one arm. Chica had the creepiest of the animations with the elongated neck. Mangle just looks like normal. Balloon Boy, which drove me crazy. The puppet that killed me twice. Spring Bonnie, who's infuriating. Okay. Is there anybody I didn't die to? Wait, what? Oh, you could have overheated. I completely forgot about that. Her eyes light up at the end. Whoa, these dev notes look cool. I will say, I really like how they drew these. Toy Bonnie was the character that was first in line for a lot of things in the game's development. He was the first character model made, the first character programmed, and the first character to have a jump scare made. When I first started work on his model, I didn't have a remake of FFS in mind at all. I was just making the model for fun. However, once I had finished it, the idea became enticing. He serves as the game's unofficial mascot. Most fan games that take place in the FNAF universe use Freddy, which makes sense considering he's the character that both Freddy Fazbear's Pizza and the FNAF series are named after. But I felt like Toy Bonnie was more a interesting design and more recognizable design than Toy Freddy. I also felt that he worked better with the blue tones of the environment. That okay. Oh, here's Chica's. Okay, here's how they design Chica's. I for some reason I am not a fan of Chica's design. I didn't even realize this. Hold on. The cupcake's inside her chest. See it? I didn't realize that. Toy Chica was the second character model made for the game, and was probably the one I had the most fun designing. One of the uh, complaints I've seen often with the toy animatronics in FNAF 2 was that they simply weren't scary enough, especially compared to the other fantastic character designs that FNAF 2 had to offer. To rectify this, I tried to exaggerate the most unsettling aspects of each toy animatronics in their withering. I think Toy Chica was the biggest success in this regard. Her crooked smile has unsettled many of playtesters. During playtesting, she was the character that got people killed the most frequently, because she would arrive at the office vent and stubbornly refuse to leave, sometimes for the entire night. To rectify this, her AI was adjusted to make this happen much less often, but I'll miss watching playtesters panic as she kept draining more of their power. You're telling me it was worse in playtesting? Oh, I thought Mangle would have been the worst one. Looking more at how this looks for Freddy, I'm surprised he's able to stand up. Toy Freddy was the third character model made for the game, and presented the greatest design challenge for me. I like to use this note to thank Odium, mentioned in the game's credits as creative assistance. He was a big help in designing each character model and was the one responsible for the red scribble sketches visible on a few pages. Originally, Toy Freddy left instantly when the flashlight shined on him. Playtesters felt this made him too easy to deal with, so his mechanic was changed. Toy Freddy's leaving animation was created by Haste, who was mentioned in the credits for additional animation. He asked me if he could create an animation for the game, and did a fantastic job. I thanked him with a hidden Easter egg that can be accessed during any night. Okay, we gotta go Easter egg hunting. Mangle. She was the one I hated the most. Mangle was the fourth character model created, being the final model of the main force. Surprisingly, the design process for her came the most naturally to me. How do you wither a character that was already almost entirely exposed endoskeleton? Simple. You don't take away, you give. Mangle's rig had 127 individual joints. She was an absolute blast to pose for her camera renders. I had a self-imposed challenge of every pose being done from scratch, to keep each render feeling nice and mangly. Mangle is my favorite character from FNAF 2, and I wanted to make sure she had a unique and memorable mechanic for this game. The sacrificing of extra endo parts to jam the vent fans was an idea I was really happy with, and was kept hidden from playtesters until they tried the game for themselves. Their panic upon hearing the first fan go down told me everything I needed to know. That is kind of funny, actually. In all honesty, I didn't care much about BB when I first started development. He was a late addition, however, I do not regret adding him to the game in the slightest. Almost without fail, the first hello would cause playtesters to swear at me, and that alone made his addition to the game worth it. About to say, I was swearing too. I fully understand. I don't like them. Puppet. Another late addition, but one that made all too much sense. The Puppet was the last character programmed into main night gameplay. Though its model was originally planned to be tattered and torn, I felt this was a bit excessive. I ended up taking a less is more strategy with its design, which helped it, going with a simple cracked mask. The puppet went under more AI changes and testing than any other character. I'll admit it, initially the puppet was a bit of a pushover. It would only appear in cams 5 and 7 and went away instantly when looked at. Following tester feedback, this was changed twice. First, the puppet was changed to appear on all level cameras and then changed again to take a few seconds to leave. Feedback towards these changes was overwhelmingly positive. This one looked cool. The only change was if this is supposed to be Spring Bonnie, isn't it supposed to be more like Spring Trap, so with stuff missing? Because it would have had Afton in it. Just me, you know, talking outside my head. Spring Bonnie was created years after the other character models, only being made once the game resumed development after an extended hiatus. Unlike the other characters, which were textured in Blender texture paint, Spring Bonnie's textures were made using Substance Painter and would later be used for Fredbear. Spring Bonnie's mask is slightly distorted to give the appearance of a crooked smile from certain angles. Designing him was challenging, as I had to make sure players wouldn't mistake him for Springtrap, and also recognize that this wasn't the suit that became Springtrap. His disjointed arms, a feature Springtrap doesn't have, was part of my solution to this issue. Oh, okay, so this isn't Springtrap's suit. Gotcha. This is Fredbear. Fredbear was the final character model created for the game. Though I had initially planned for Fredbear to be much more withered, I ended up keeping him mostly whole. Removing sections of limbs made him feel too weak to be a threat. The intimidation that many players felt when they first saw Nightmare Fredbear in FNAF 4 is something I wanted to replicate. Originally, Fredbear would sneak into the office from Cam 7 and forcibly pull down the player's monitor while it was up. This functioned similarly to withered animatronics from FNAF 2, where the player only had a short amount of time to put on the mask. However, this was both jarring and didn't mesh well with existing gameplay, so the mechanic was changed. The development of this game has been quite the journey, almost 3 years from start to finish. While much of that time was not active development, it still feels nice to get the skeleton out of my closet. Hopefully it was worth the wait. I'm not quite sure what I'll be doing FNAF-wise now that the game is done. This game was the culmination of all the inspirations, talents, and passions I had picked up over the years of being in the community. While I'm much less involved with the community now, this game has always been intended as my special thanks to FNAF as a whole. I'm not sure what the future holds, but regardless of what I do next, I hope you guys will be with me for it. Thank you for playing, and I hope you enjoyed it. Until we meet again, Mikhail. Hey, what's up, everybody? So let's get into talking about Fazbear Storage. In case you're wondering, I actually kind of enjoyed the game. I did rage a bunch. In case you're wondering, I played this live for my wonderful community. There is good and bad with this game. Might be wondering what is the good. First off, the actual atmosphere. Also, the character models and actually the sound cues. The sound cues at first very confusing. You'll start to get experience. What was the bad? This is actually where the experience needs to be kind of made. First of all, this game tells you nothing. It unless I overlooked it within the phone calls, it did not say, "Hey, this is how this character interacts. Hey, this is what this is." It didn't do that at all. So the easiest night I think I could best show this was probably night 5. Night 5 was where we get introduced to Marionette, to where I died 2 times to her because I didn't understand, hey, that wind sound effect is her. Think another one is Mangle. Didn't realize, hey, you can have her take one of them. Of course, I lost power in 2 different nights because of her. Then, of course, have night 6, which definitely doesn't tell you anything. And I think that night was probably the most confusing, with you having Spring Bonnie coming in and deciding, hey, you have to have your cameras up, that way you don't see it. But when you see that the Spring Bonnie's gone to the rightmost camera, it's going into its vents, you have to pre-close that. That's right, pre-close it. Then, if you see Fredbear going to the left, you have to have it to where your mask is already on. As soon as you start hearing his sound effect, put on the mask. It'll auto start his attack, and that way you can control when he's attacking you or not. He's not going to go into a place where you can see him, uh, which is kind of hard in a way, but after you die about 3, 4 times, you'll learn it. So yeah, if I had to choose this game on a number system, I would put this game at a 8. I think eight's pretty good system. Very fun, graphics amazing. Definitely has a little bit of a stressful element when you're getting attacked 4 different times. So really like it. I definitely say y'all should try this one. I don't normally say that, but this one's one that you should go and definitely get. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye bye.